It's the weekly drive, and we're going to take the 2017 Scania S730 for a spin.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're going to be taking the 2017 Scania S730 for a drive, and we're going to be going more into Promods. I was going to try another map by Mario, and lo and behold it fell over and wouldn't work, and so therefore I got quite pissed off and went, fuck you pal, I'm using Promods. So there we go. So let's start this up. If you haven't seen the mod review for this, I'll put the link in the description so you can go and check it out. But it has got a few little problems, but overall it was not bad. So let's see. Let's turn her on and see how it sounds. There you go. Gonna jump inside here. It is really loud on the inside, I've noticed. And my track IR is playing up today for some reason. It keeps changing position. I don't know why. Now today in Promods, we're going from Szeged all the way through. Is it Romania? Is it? I've got no idea over there. And we're going to Chisinau, some place. All right, yeah. So we're going from there to there. All right. How about that? That makes it nice and easy. There you go. And today we are hauling radiators, 9 tons. Now, I was trying to get in another trailer. Again, the mods, the trailer wouldn't go in there, so I just said, look, fuck it. I spent an hour and a half this morning trying to get mods to work for the weekly drive, and eventually I just got frustrated and just went, nah, fuck it, let's just do this shit. Alright, now we're going to be talking a lot about SCS stuff today, as we normally do, but we're also going to be talking about this mod. Now, we did have a fair few people making comments that this truck did have a problem, and that there was a few things that shouldn't put it through the weekly drive, but as it is voted by you, the viewer. Oh, come on, mate. Whoa, shit! Love, learn to fucking drive. What the hell? You just smashed straight into me. Go on. Far out. Man, see that? She just went and king hit me. Alright, so, what were we discussing? That's right, we were talking about this mod. So, basically, look, yes, there is a few things. See, my track IR is playing up today. There is a few things that are wrong with this. Like, for example, one of the comments that Ease54 made was that the dash itself is not working properly. Now, he would know, because he has actually seen this truck in real life running. I'm not going to tell you how, but he's seen it in real life running, so therefore he would know exactly what happens and blah blah blah. So he stated that the dash is not working properly, and that's one of the things we pulled up in the mod review. But still, having said that, I still would like to point out that this drives really well. Okay, so it works well, it drives well, it looks good. It's just a few little things that need to be fixed up. And the weekly drive doesn't mean that it has to have everything working, but it does factor in. So, I mean, compared to a lot of the other trucks, I mean, there was the, there was that off-road DAF. That was pretty good as well. But it didn't drive as well as what this one does. So, for me, this one drives quite well. But again, it boils down to the individual. And many of you were mistaking this for being the SCS version, this is not. This is not the SCS version of this truck, okay? SCS version of this truck is going to be a shitload better, I can guarantee you that. Where this one here is good, but it's not great. So, because there are a few things that are wrong with it. But still, it's pretty good. Now, I mean, look at it. From the outside, it looks great. I really do like the looks of this truck. And I cannot wait for SCS's version. But who knows how long that's going to take. SCS has been having a lot of problems lately where they're teasing us with all this, you know, products that they're bringing out. You know, they're bringing out this, they're bringing out that, and then they don't, you know, bring it out. Like, we've been waiting for what, about 5 to 7 months now for, you know, 6 or 7 months or something like that for New Mexico, and it still hasn't come out. So at this rate, it'll be 2030 by the time we have a complete version of American Truck Simulator, and then it'll be probably 2035 by the time we get Australian Truck Simulator. So unfortunately, guys, I think that it's gonna be, it really will be like take that long. So never mind. We can only do, I mean, they can only do the best, can't they? But sometimes that is just not good enough. But anyway, it seems to be the trend with a lot of companies these days, how they're doing that. But again, they can only do what they can with the manpower that they've got. Now, let's get into some SCS news. Do I have my lights on? Yeah, I do. Just seems like I don't have them on. Now, SCS hasn't really had a lot of great news this week. I was expecting to get some sort of beta or something like that, but unfortunately, no, we didn't get that. They have announced, though, that they will be looking at a beta for next week, maybe. But again, guys, with the current rate that things have been going, it's very hard to give a more accurate guesstimate. It really is. But they were talking about under the hood, and they were discussing vegetation and how it's made and used within the actual game. Now, a very interesting article. I'm not going to go right into the total depths of the actual article itself. If you wish to read it, then head over to the actual SCS blog and check that out. It's because there's heaps of information there on how they do it. So, yeah, interesting for those who are interested. If you're not interested, you don't care, then probably wouldn't bother. It's just a big spiel on how they do everything. Now, updates that are coming. There has been said that they are going to be updating for Euro trucks the DAF XF105, and that should be coming. That should be coming, what they're saying, I think from what they said, it sounds like it's coming in the next update. So they're going to be doing a, and what sounds like to me, they said it was going to be a open beta coming soon. And they were saying it was going to be maybe next week. Alright, so that's about the biggest news that we've got from SCS this week. And also that they're going to be improving the DAF XF105 for the next update. Now, the pictures that they have shown are actually quite good. It does look a lot better than what it did before. And mate, you're going to stop, so... Oh, geez, no, you're pulling in front of me. Holy shit. Yeah, oh, jeez, just pull right in front of that. Oh, fuck. AI, mate. Oh, wow. That was something you just don't see every day. AI go from, you know, pull right over into the furthest lane, then back over again. Oh, man, that's crazy. It really is. Oh, wow. So... yeah, apart from the open beta, they are talking about the DAF XF105, and the interior is the interior and exterior is what they're looking at updating. Now, having a look at the interior, you can really notice the improvements. The DAF itself, 105, is one of the older trucks, and it is in desperate need for improvements. It really is, for updating. And when you have a look around the dash, you can see that there was like little, you know, jaggedy bits in there, and they've gone and smoothed all those jaggedy bits out and made it a lot better to look at. So for those DAF fans that really like their 105, they're going to be loving this, because it really is going to be a big improvement. On the outside, you can notice slight differences in some areas, but from the pictures I saw, I couldn't see a great deal that has changed. But having said that, it may have just been the pictures that we were looking at, that I was looking at anyway. So yeah, bear that in mind. This truck is so loud. I'm just going to turn that down a fraction on my control panel here, because I'm talking and I'm getting a lot of reverberation back. So that tells me that it's too loud. There's too loud a volume in there somewhere. Now, let's talk about some other games, some other news that's been in the gaming world. So, cattle and crops. Now, there has been some news on cattle and crops, and for those of you who are eagerly waiting more information on cattle and crops, it has been pretty slow, but unfortunately they've taken a bit of a blow. The Klaus group of you know, the actual tractors and gear, sorry, that they've got in there is now being removed from the actual game. It seems that Klaus has actually gone with another company. Now, they're not saying which company it is, but you and I both know that it is Farming Simulator. You know, that it's gone with Giant Software and Farming Simulator, and that's what they're actually, you know, the brand has gone for them. So now that cattle and crops now have to actually remove all of their Klaus products. So, unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles, guys. It is a bummer. I think the people it hurts most of all is the actual fans. So the fans get it. Yes, they get it in Farming Simulator 17. But come on, mate. What the hell are you doing? Oh, and now you're gonna. So you slow down before the hill and then you speed up. You are really an idiot driver. But the fans of cattle and crops, they're going to be, you know, really, they're the ones that are going to be hurt most of all. So unfortunately, guys, that is a bit of a blow for the community. Never mind though, because I have noticed in the actual forums they were talking about if they can't have it in as a legit product, they'll get it put in as a mod. So that's going to be interesting in itself, and I think that that'll be a bit better. You know, because when the mods are put in, they can actually, you know, do pretty much whatever they want, and, you know, there's nothing that the actual company can do about it. To a point, anyway. Well, they can go after them and try and sue their ass, but really, is it worth it? But anyway, so what they're going to be putting in instead is for next week's update, they're going to be putting in a staple VT 18,000. So, and that is, so that's going to be in a week or so they're going to do that. So that's just one of the new products that they're talking about at the moment. So win and lose, really. You know, you win some, you lose some. Now, Gold Rush. Gold Rush. You know that is a game that I've been keeping a very, very close eye on. And for all good reasons, because the game itself looks absolutely amazing. Amazeballs, as many people say. Now, they're actually going through Kickstarter, and if you haven't got your Kickstarter package yet, guys, I suggest you jump in and grab it, because there's only like 12 or 14 days to go. They've more than reached their goal. Their original goal was 10,000 Canadian smackaroons. They have now, as of recording of this, they have reached 102,857 Canadian smackaroons. So that is absolutely amazing. That is great work, guys. So we're going to be receiving dump trucks, console version. It'll be coming out on console for all you console buffs. You know, there's heaps and heaps of stuff that they're talking about. Bigger excavation, different equipment that they're going to be using. It's heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff, guys. So, you know, this is a game that's going to be very, very exciting, and I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on it. The talk of mods has, from what I understand, has been, they've said no, but that's from what I understand now. That could change in the future. Multiplayer as well, that have also said no, but again, who knows? If they add mods in there, or some way they find mods can be added, multiplayer is probably going to be a good mod to put in there. So maybe it might happen, who knows? But as if the company themselves have said no, we're not going to be putting any in there. So big bummer, but anyway, never mind. What else? Farming Simulator 17, guys, is now on sale. So if you do not have Farming Simulator 17, I suggest you head on over and grab it. It's 40% off at the moment. So that means it is $20.99 US. Okay, so that'll be that's actually not a bad price for it, considering that the Steam sale has just finished and it's gone on to sale for 40%. I mean, grab it now, guys, while it's on sale. I mean, it's really that's a good price, you know, for a game. $20 really for Farming Simulator. And then you'll be able to join us on in the actual free server, because we now have a free server, guys, for you to join in. If you want, that is. You don't have to. We have our Game Wisp subscribers have their own server, and we also have a free server, which you don't have to be a Game Wisp subscriber to join in. But however, it's currently on Goldcrest, but it's not up as much as the Game Wisp subscriber server is. It is also our testing server, so bear in mind, if you do play on there and you go to play another day and it's not there, that's because we're then using it for testing. We do back up, so if you did get to a point where you wanted to save, that data is backed up on our server, and you will be able to come back and use that at another time. If you have any mod suggestions for our free server, you can suggest those over on our forum, which is forum.jnr-SNR.net.au. In the description, guys, you'll find the link to that, and you can make a suggestion to the actual Farming Simulator free server underneath the Farming Simulator heading. So make sure that if you are interested in joining on that, guys, that you do head over there and check it out. If you would like any information on that server, how to log in, because it is password protected for our Junior Senior Gaming viewers only, head over to the actual I'll actually put the information on the forum for you, so you can go and grab it. We'll make it a lot easier for you, and I'll pin it to the top. But it is for our Junior Senior Gaming viewers only. Having said that, if you're interested in becoming a Game Wisp subscriber as well, then you can also do so. We will the information is in the description. Just check it out of this video. It'll be down the very bottom there. You'll see Game Wisp subscription. Game Wisp subscriptions are for as little as $5 per month, and that gives you not only access to our private Game Wisp server, but you also get your own private room in Discord, along with many other different benefits as well. So there is heaps of things that are of interest to you guys. Alright, come on, mate. Yeah, you let me in, no problem. keeping an eye on the back of that trailer. And this guy is taking a lot of time to get around this corner. Promods. It is really cool. I like Promods. I really do. I shouldn't have changed around the corner. I know that was a naughty, but I did anyway. I should have been well prepared before that roundabout, before I got to it, but it's alright. Live and learn. It's what this game's, it's called a simulator, so you can simulate if you fuck up. Right, now, for those of you who don't know, continuing on with more news and information, for those of you who don't know, the Junior Senior Gaming shop is in full swing, and we are taking orders for your Junior Senior Gaming merchandise. We have got hats, we have got t-shirts, we've got stickers. We are looking at some new products as well in the very, very soon future. I'm currently looking at key rings. Whether we get those or not is a different story. And you know, like I'm looking at metal ones and little rubber ones, you know, so a few different ones I'm looking at. So bear in mind that's not guaranteeing that they're going to be in the store. It all depends on what we can, if we can get it at a decent price, you know, a good price, and if we can think that we can off-sell it to you guys, you know, at a good price, because that's what we're looking at, keeping it at a low price so that it makes it as inexpensive for you guys to get. I'm not going to be jacking up the price just because I'm on YouTube. That's not how I like to work it. I want to keep the prices as low as possible for you guys, so that way you're getting a good product but at a low price. Okay, so there we go. For those of my Aussie brethren, I have a very special offer for you at the moment. If you are from Australia, you live in Australia, you're getting your items posted to Australia, we've got a special code for you. Aussie, A-U-S-S-I-E. If you go to the Junior Senior Gaming store and you order anything over $20, we will then give you free postage if you use the coupon code in the checkout, Aussie, A-U-S-S-I-E. Use that code and apply it in our store and we'll give you free postage. Now that is for the till the end of next month. We'll have that option open to you, and I'll be letting you know as well, you know, throughout we'll be mentioning this code throughout, you know, the rest of our videos as well. So if you're Aussie and you want to get some Junior Senior Gaming stuff and you love free postage, well, that's what we're going to be doing for you. And it's just for our Aussie brethren that we're going to be doing that, so our brothers across Oz. Unfortunately, we can't do it for international, because that international is it does actually cost a bit of money for us to do that, but we can pretty much get it anywhere within Australia at a low price. The general price for postage for a t-shirt, for example, is $4. So we'll be covering that cost if you're an Aussie. So make sure, guys, that you get in there and if you want that t-shirt, now's the time to do it, to grab it. If you want that hat and the t-shirt, now's the time to do it, because it's free postage for you if you're in Australia. Another thing that I want to mention about the shop as well is we're not only accepting credit cards now, but we do PayPal, and we also do Apple Store. Now, a question was asked last week, do we also accept Android? Well, not at the moment, but I have heard that is coming soon. So as soon as we are able to do that, guys, we will be enabling it so that you can go through your phone, you order through your phone, and you'll be able to pay through the Apple Store. It does work on the PC as well for, sorry, Android store I meant. The App Store, Android App Store. It does work as well if you are on your computer. You can activate and say, yes, I'd like to use my Apple Store account to pay for that, if you want. The option's there, but it's up to you. I like to give you guys a lot of options with everything that we do, so that way it sort of caters towards you, the actual, you know, the customer as such. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the news, guys, that I've actually got. So a lot of bits and pieces, a lot of tidbits there to keep you for you to think about, especially if you're in Australia. So that is a lot of, you know, like the Junior Senior Gaming Store with free postage within Australia is only available for a short time, and that's on all our products as well. Not just, you know, selected blah blah blah, but if you order $20 or more, you get free postage. So there you go. So make sure you check it out. And if you don't know what the store is, guys, our Junior Senior Gaming Store, it is in the description. It is shop.jnr.snr. Sorry, shop.jnr-SNR.net.au is the store, and we've made it as secure as we possibly can, so that we can, you know, get your confidence in purchasing from the Junior Senior Gaming Store. Was the main goal for me doing the actual store. You know, it's no good just slapping up a store and it having, you know, all these products on there if it's not secure. It needs to be secure, and that's one of the things that I'm really pushing and working hard to be as secure as we possibly can. So yeah, there we go. Now, what other things did we have a look at? Now, we had a look at a few different mods this week, didn't we? There was 4 in total. You know what? I didn't take a photo when I had a chance. Bugger. Never mind. We had 4 in total. There was the Scania S730, which won 94 votes. There was the MZKT Velat, which had 59 votes. Then there was the Custom Peterbilt 379, which had 48 votes. And then there was the DAF 106 Off-Road, which had 41 votes. Little bit of a shame about the off-road. I was rooting for that one. That's the one I wanted to see this week, but never mind. You can't always get what you want, can you? So never mind. And I did actually mention during the week that there was a truck that I thought was really good this week, which I may actually do a video on it anyway, because it was actually, I thought it was quite a good truck, and being that it was off-road and all, and you know, you could use it in the off-road map, which we did do a video on the off-road map. We went into that and had a look, and yeah, oh well, I thought it was bloody good map, that one. I'm going to try and keep the revs up here. The tacho and the actual revs sound a little bit sort of different. This truck's having problems getting up here. Need a bigger engine, mate. Down to first gear. Is he going to make it? Wow, he's going to have problems, isn't he, this guy? Bus, give him a push. Alright, well, looks like he's going to... We're going to second. And see if that's actually going to get us up any better. Well, this is not having any trouble getting up any of these hills. But having said that, it does have a light load, so... And it's in the dark. Trying to keep those revs nice and neat for this truck. To me it sounds like it is going, you know, revving a bit higher than what it should, but different trucks, you know, it's different. There we go, now he's off. And yeah, definitely using double clutching for driving, guys. Whenever I drive in the actual game, I am really practicing for, you know, going out on the road for real. So it's ample opportunity when driving in these games that you do that. So we are in Promods today. So Promods, if any of you haven't seen Promods before, we have used it. It's my favorite map for Euro trucks. I try and use other maps, but really I have a lot of problems with Euro truck maps. There are a lot out there, and they seem to either just fuck up or just have problems or whatever. Promods is by far the best one that I've used for Euro trucks. Alright, come on, let's open up a second lane here so we can get around this dude. Nah, no second lane, no such luck. Come on, mate, move faster. Now, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Bus Simulator 17 videos that I'm doing. I've had an idea of, I'm just going to change it slightly how I do it. And the very first one that I did was the other day. And I just changed it slightly. Rather than going through every single step, you guys know how I've done that. How I've done, you know, the bus simulator before. So, you know, I'm just changing, cutting out all of those bits that we don't need, and you know, seeing how, if we can get it better. So making it, trying to make it as good as I possibly can. There we go, nice cruising speed now. Oh, we are speeding, wow. And where is that turn? No, not there. At this roundabout. There's that indicator sound. That sounds like Scania indicator. Oh, dude, what the hell? Oh, look at that. He's nearly hit that pole and everything. Actually, that's one of the trailers I was trying to get a load for. What the hell? How come I couldn't get that one for mine? Bugger. He's got the load. I couldn't get the load. That sucks. Oh well, never mind. There's always another time. Alright, lights are out. So let's... and there's bushes, so that makes it even more of a pain in the ass to get past. So I'm just trying to creep through here. As safe as possible. See how you look at the tacho, and it's... I'm listening for the sound of the truck, and I'm actually... to me it feels like I'm changing way too early, but the sound says different. So it might be... I'm wondering if it's slightly out. It's gonna knock the speed down a bit. See, look at all these roundabouts and that in here. I love how trucks can just park anywhere on the side of the road in this part of in this area. Right, now it's only a small little town, isn't it? And we'll be turning here. Whoops. I hit the brakes and we sort of pretty much stopped dead there. Trailer's fine going around there. This is nice to drive, it really is. And I'm very, very, very keen to get that the 2017 Scania when SCS bring it out. I think it's going to be a very exciting truck. And a lot of people are waiting for it. I do like the looks of it. It may sort of... wondering how popular this truck will be in Australia with the, you know, the new look, because I did get a lot of people mention to me from the Brisbane Truck Show that they're very impressed with how the new truck looks. So as opposed to the old, you know, the way the old Scania looks. Because to be honest, the old Scania didn't really do it for me, looking at it. And I know a lot of people will be saying, oh, that's sacrilege. Well, you know. There we go. Oh, shit. I went and braked really hard there, thinking that it was a red, but it wasn't. It was a green. And speeding through there, but that's alright. There's nobody else around. Do 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 do. Now, during the week we did do trucks and trailers, and a lot of people actually enjoyed watching that. It was a very popular video, trucks and trailers, so very interesting. I didn't mind the game, but for some people I would assume it would be a little bit boring. Not the usual sort of video we do, but we did it anyway, did it the same. Scania, it's basically the same as Scania Truck Driving School. Which, you know, it's the same sort of thing, but you don't have to just have a Scania in this one. This one you could, with trucks and trailers, you can have like your DAFs, you know, your MANs, there was heaps of trucks there. Renault were in there. So plenty of trucks to choose from. So that was actually, that's probably what I thought made it a bit better. Right, that's all good. Nobody coming. So, makes it good. Oh, look at that! Skid marks have gone and hit that pole there, and then they've gone and fixed it. It makes it really good when they have all this detail and stuff like that in the actual game. I love it. I love it how they do that. Don't need any fuel yet. No, looks pretty good. And I'm wondering how close this is to the real truck sound. Is it close or is it not quite close? Now again, from the actual comments in the video for this, the mod review, a few people said that it doesn't sound, it's got the old Scania sound truck to it. So I've never heard the actual new Scania sound. I've only seen pictures or sat inside the truck, but I wasn't allowed to turn it on at the time, so didn't get to hear how it sounded. And I have been told that it does sound completely different. So interesting. Very interesting, and very keen to hear a real one. Can't wait till they start selling them here in Australia. It's going to be very interesting. Oh, rough. It's an auto toll, I take it? No, not a toll. It just looks like a toll. But it's not a toll. So it looks like a toll, but it's not a toll. It's interesting. There you go, that's the outside of the truck there. Just thought I'd show you as we're out in the middle, in a little bit of light. It drives very nice. It really does. It's a nice truck to drive, this. So I'm gonna put that thing back on there. I'd like to see that. Yeah, screw you, pal. I got my high beams on. What's it to you? Oh, look, there's a tank there. There's a cow standing next to the tank. Wow, I wouldn't have thought I'd seen that. What have we got up here? Some other guy parked on the side of the road? It's just some car on the side of the road. Don't know what that is, but anyway. With Promods, I love it how they put in their own prefabs as well. And that way, you know, it adds that extra little bit into the game, which is really cool. Bit rough road. Somebody skidded going into the into the servo. Oh, I don't know why this road's so rough. Jeez. And what do we got here? Another rough surface. Holy moly. Need an off-road truck just to go through this area. For those of you guys who are interested in the VTC as well, we do have the VTC set up now for Euro trucks. So we not only have American Trucks VTC, but we also have Euro Trucks VTC. So head over to our forum, guys, and check it out under the VTC section. You will see the information on how to join up to the actual our Euro Trucks, Euro Trucks VTC. So it's been a very popular thing, having the virtual trucking company for Euro Trucks. I was waiting till I got to level 25 on American Trucks and I could get a new company, but well, it didn't allow me to choose Euro Trucks. It only allowed me to choose American Trucks, so that was a bit of a shit. I was under the impression it was different. Alright. There we go. Got to stop on the red, otherwise we get a fine. But one of the things we can do while we're here is we can have a look at the truck, even though it's dark. But, yeah, there we go. I like how this has got that, see how it says Homer up the top there? I like that, how it's got that up the top. I think this is very well made. listening to the truck. I don't mind the sound of this truck. Rough roads, really rough roads. And look, there's our destination just up ahead. So not too far away. Alright. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, this little drive that we've taken. Most of it was during the dark, unfortunately. That happens. And I'll have to do some more Euro Truck videos. I really will, because I really do enjoy Promods. Wow, look at that. The statue there. That was cool. And yeah, we'll have to do some more Euro Trucks. Really will, because it's definitely a lot of fun driving around, especially through Promods. There's heaps of areas that I haven't been in that I need to visit. Really do need to visit. And there's the red there. Got to stop. We are currently in Chisinau or something. I don't know. Is that how you say it? Chisinau. There you go. We're in a town called Chisinau. Interesting. And let's see. It's just up here. Where's that turn? Is it in there? I think it's in there. There we go. Let's try in here. Yep, there it is. And then I'll just be able to park it in there, and we should be right. Quite easy parking, so... Oops. Not an Eaton Fuller! Oh, man. One problem I have with these European trucks is I keep thinking it's a Eaton Fuller transmission, and so I keep trying to use that. There we go. Backing it up nice and easy. In we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Well, guys, that is the weekly drive for this week. I really did have a lot of fun driving this truck. I'm going to take it for another spin, I think, because really is good. I really do enjoy it. And there it is there. That's what it looks like during the day. I think it's very nice. And definitely an interesting model. Definitely. If you would like to grab this mod or any of the other models that we have that we've used today, the mods, sorry, in the description, guys. Grab the link in the description and you can check it out there. If you want to see the mod review for this, again in the description, you can check it out. And I really hate to have this do the weekly drive during the night, but unfortunately that's what ended up happening. We got in the night. But guys, if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? And if this is if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. One, because you know it likes it, and two, tells me that you other information as well. So make sure you do that. But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.